Welcome back to Ferocious Education. This is Zed. Today we're going to be talking about Paysafe, also known as PSFE. Now I did talk about Paysafe before, but today we're going to be bringing new pieces of technical analysis and due diligence, very specifically in relations towards the current valuations and latest news. So without further ado, let's jump right into this one. If you would like to watch my previous video, you'll find that in the description below, but let's take a look into the last two pieces of news since my last video. On July 23rd, 2021, 8 AM Eastern Standard Time, they released a PR saying Paysafe to release second quarter earnings results on August 16th, 2021 at 8:30 AM Eastern Standard Time, which happens to be a Monday. There's going to be two hosts, the CEO and the CFO, and you can dial in or go to the Paysafe website to listen and view the slides at the time. In terms of another news, on July 21st, 2021, Paysafe partners with Bankable to provide omni-channel banking services. So Paysafe, which is a leading specialized payment platform today, announced a new partnership with Bankable, a global architect of banking as a service solution. Through the global agreement, the two companies will collaborate to launch broad range of integrated omni-channel banking services from Paysafe. Bankable provides a scalable and secure API and a white label platform which supports companies to deploy targeted solutions, drive revenue, and reduce costs. Using its bank as a service solution, this will serve Paysafe's new core banking platform, providing the company with supporting technology to advance its payment infrastructure. This in turn will enable Paysafe to enhance the value-added service it provides to customers in specialized industries around the world. Paysafe has previously collaborated with Bankable on its card issuing services, including its rollout prepaid for the British Red Cross in 2020. The latest development in the partnership is the first extension in the area of banking as a services solutions. Now, taking a look into some of the things that they're looking at. This was from the last business updates, and we anticipate that this one will probably be somewhat similar. So winning in North America in iGaming, 66% revenue growth for Q1 year-over-year, now live in 15 states, expanding our presence with exciting launches, key enhancements, prepaid upcoming pilots, Skrill instant funding for instance with major branding. Growing in key digital commerce verticals, eCash volume and revenue up 60% Q1 year-over-year, online gaming traction which is live in 20 countries with Microsoft expanding, and strong activities in financial service verticals, expanded partnership with Coinbase into the US, live on 27 crypto sites and exchanges, eCash gaming or eCash becoming important players supporting banks and neobanks. Progress in integrated verticals for softwares are including Coinbase, Microsoft, TSB, Monis, and DN. Transform and drive global scale, migration to cloud around 70% of the business by 2021, risk and banking as a service progress driving cost takeout and improved loss rates and captured cost effectiveness savings across functions, SNGA down 3.7% year-over-year, and fully playbook accelerating change at pay scale and active M&A pipeline. Now, before moving on towards SEC filings, if you would like to see more contents like this, make sure to subscribe and leave notifications on for this channel. Also, if you enjoyed this video so far, make sure to drop a like to this video. If you would also like to join our Discord, which is totally free, we're not trying to upsell you on anything on there, the link is in the description below. Now, in terms of institutional buyers, we're starting to see that there's a lot of buying activity from the institutional side. Let's start off from the 20th. So on the 20th, the Royal Bank of Canada, MFO LLC, Equitic Property Markets all added some shares. Equitic Specialist though LLC, which seems to be somewhat integrated or working with Equitic Property Markets, liquidated their positions. So that just could be a different strategy added into it instead. On the 21st, you're looking into Pacers Advisors, Turtle Tactical Management, adding shares. Now, other shares been changed, including GWM Advisors, Value Financial Advisors, Exos Asset Management, and Gemmer Asset Management on the 22nd and 23rd. Also on the 23rd, Edge Wealth Management and Personal Wealth added some shares as well. So it looks like there's a lot of activity for institutional buyers in the last week. And it's a no-brainer really if you look into one thing. Their price over book and the price over sales. Price over book of around 51 cents. That is incredibly cheap if this is accurate. Now, the current SP 500 average for price over book is very close to around 5. Price over sales is very close to around 3. Now, when I really worry about the price over book over price over sales, and if the price over book is undervalued, I see it as a really potential for growth in the longer term, because if your company is undervalued per book value, usually the price over sales would follow. Now, on another thing here is the short interest or short volume. Short volume has increased 42.63% in the last day. It's been averaging anywhere between 24% to around 45%. The current short flow, which is different than the short volume, is around 13%. They get to see that there's a lot more of shorting volumes going on in this stock. So that's a very interesting speculation or observation perhaps, and let's move on towards technical analysis. Now, from a technical analysis perspective, what we get to see is that the 30 EMA is above the 10 SMA. Now, that is not a bullish thing, and the price point is below the 50 SMA. Now, these are moving averages based on volumes and drops, so we anticipated that already. On the MACD though, we're going to be looking into a positive reversal sometime in this coming week, and that would be a very bullish thing. William percent R, even with this push from the 979 all the way to the 1071, it's currently not overbought, it's just neutral. By the way, William percent R is very similar to the relative strength index, also popularly known as RSI. Momentum is climbing up from negative 1.32 to negative 0.44. That's very bullish. In terms of stochastic fast and stochastic slow, we're seeing a very strong momentum going upwards. Very bullish to see. So that's really a good thing. Momentum is actually picking up. In terms of the moving average bands, you get to see that on the top, it's expected to trade 1232, in the middle 1120, and in the bottom 1080. Be very careful of that 1120 level because it might really act as a strong resistance. In terms of Fibonacci retracements, and the reason why I'm showing you this one is because high frequency traders and hedge funds use it. Current resistance is at 1117, 1203, 1272, 1341, 1439, and 1565. Support is at 979. If we were to go ahead with the price line action, we see a significant support level sitting at the 1049. Low there, 1023. Low there, $10, 979. As you get to see, this chart very much looks bottomed up. So there's not a lot of supports to go for from here. Current resistances, 1080, then above there, 1106, going up to 1124, going up to 1151, going up to 1184, and 1235, going up to 1276, going up to 1328, 1353, 1384, 1406, 1434, and 1461. Now, in terms of analyst recommendations, the current average price target is around 1633, which is around 52.47% upside. In terms of taking a look into the last one, that was 28 days ago, with a price target of $15, this person's success rate is around 82% with an average return of around 22%. Another one, which was last month, reiterated at $17, again another buy. This person's success rate is 72% with an average return of 19%. Another one last month with a price target of $15 and a buy from BMO Capital. This person's success rate is 77% with an average return of 22%. Now comes to the question to Ed, what do you think about this one? At this kind of level, at this part of the short, I'm actually interested into investing into this one after taking a look into this one. Now, I don't currently have a position and I'll just wait it out a little, but it really does look like a really sweet spot to invest in for a company that is really trying their best to be relevant, and at the same time their valuations and fundamentals is not really crazy. It was crazy before, and with a massive spike. Currently, it does look very interesting to see. Now that $10 kind of valuation or level would be very interesting, but I think the lowest it could either go probably would be around $9. But that would be a really sweet spot to add between $8 and $11 in my opinion. What do you think about the sticker? Make sure to mention down in the comments below. Share, subscribe, and like, and have a wonderful day. Now, if you're still here on this video, make sure to drop down below and join our Discord. We have a lot of different things going on, including, for instance, members that gives picks for free. It's not pump and dumps, we just things we think about, swings, etc. We also have really exciting bots. You can actually use those ones. For instance, we're just testing out this bot, for instance, that gives you Fibonacci resistance points, activities, etc. And we have a bunch of free things, totally free. We run on tips here, and you can ask me questions, suggest stocks, etc. It's a really nice community that has been growing up very fast at a very good rate, and it's totally free. If you would like to join that one, feel free to do so in the description below, and have a wonderful day.